Hey, it's Lindsay, Ginger Zebra. Let's talk about chronic fatigue because this is one thing that people who don't have illnesses do not understand. It's feeling like you constantly have the flu. This light is not going to cooperate. Like you constantly have the flu, like you are constantly tired, like you are constantly the day after a stomach flu, after like you have a flu, a real actual body flu. Like you should be sleeping all day long. And there's nothing we can do about it. We could sleep for hours and hours and hours. But we never really do sleep. When we do, we sleep 2-3 stretches at a time. If you look at a Fitbit and you look at how much I sleep at night, I get stretches of maybe an hour of a good sleep, then I'm up, then I get another hour of a good sleep, then I'm up. I may actually be asleep the whole time, but the amount of REM sleep and deep sleep that I'm getting is very little. And the amount of good sleep that I'm getting is minimal. And I do not wake up feeling rested. I never wake up feeling rested. I haven't had a good night's sleep maybe since high school, college. I can't even remember. Definitely not since I've been a mother. I don't know. I could, on the weekends, I go to bed at 10, 11 p.m. I sleep till noon the next day and I still feel exhausted all the time. Today, I agreed to do a favor for another mom. My daughter is really good friends with a girl whose mom is a single mom and she's pregnant, and she asked a favor, and she's new in town and doesn't know many, and her daughter just transferred in, and I'm the only mom she trusted to ask this favor, and she asked me if she could drop her daughter off here so that she could help her job. And she dropped her daughter off at 5 a.m. I didn't get up. My husband did. She called my phone and I answered, and my husband went downstairs and let her in. And I went back to sleep, and my husband got up with them, but he went back to sleep for a while too. But my daughter played with her for a good hour or so before we got up. And then I got up and got ready for work like normal. But I didn't sleep well at all. Just knowing that I might miss that phone call. Knowing that I have that one responsibility can interrupt my sleep. Knowing I have to get up the next day for work can cause me to not sleep well. Knowing I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning and that I have to be there at 9:45, and that I am getting 20 some shots of Botox for my migraines will cause me to possibly not sleep well tonight. I never know. Anything can cause me to not sleep well. Even though I take multiple medications, which cause you to go into a deep, like a normal person to go into a very deep sleep, still doesn't matter. I still get very rough sleep. In fact, my Fitbit says I usually get about 3 hours of good sleep at night when I've been in bed for 8 to 10 hours. Chronic fatigue. My boss came by my desk today and asked how I was feeling. I'm going to be helping out with training some of the new people. I've been asked to do that because I stepped into a bit of a easier role to take some stress off of myself. So I've been summoned to do some training, which I'm happy to do. And he asked me if I was okay, and he caught me yawning. I was tired. And when I yawned, my eyes water. I looked like I was crying. And he was like, "Are you sure you're okay?" I was like, "No, I'm just tired. Need to blow my nose. I'm cool. Don't worry. It's actually an okay day. Not in too much pain, but I'm not in that little of pain either. So I'm cool. Don't worry about me." And actually had a fairly decent day, except for the whole tired thing. I do take vitamin B12 to kind of help my days, but today it basically had no effect on me whatsoever. It was, I drink caffeine. I do not drink alcohol. I do not drink coffee. I can't handle coffee with my diet. But vitamin B12 does usually help me get a pick-me-up like most people might get from coffee. But today, nothing. But on any given day, the easiest way to understand chronic fatigue is I always feel like I'm sick. So when I do get the flu, I really have no idea I have the flu. I think I just have a cold. So chronic fatigue is a little bit easier to understand, a little bit easier for me to explain to you because, well, that's it. I'm tired constantly. Let me know if you have questions. I'll probably do another episode real quick, although the dog is about to knock over the camera. So have a good night.